They were 4-5 at the bye. We're underway from Baltimore. Returnable from the 5, Erickson. And he's chopped down at the 21-yard line. That's where Cincinnati will open up his offense. They are dead last in the NFL in total offense. Nice hesitation move on a zigzag from Joe Mixon, and he spilled out across the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup for the rookie. Ravens have feasted against teams under 500, 8-1 against teams with a losing record. Again, the stutter step from Mixon, and nicely done. It's a 6-yard gain. Cincinnati. 2nd and 4 for the Bengals. Fake it. Dalton. Good hands. Zama gets stamped and holds on to it. And Marlon Humphrey, he's had to act like a veteran quickly. The rookie forced into action because of injuries. Giovanni Bernard gets the call. Kids.
Lying about his age.
Yeah, he wasn't really supposed to be in that league. Hand off to Bernard. His older brother was in it, so Bernard was allowed to play. Cincinnati is 31st in the NFL in rushing. Dalton on a line. It's caught by A.J. Green. Has not swept the Bengals since 2011. 2nd down. Running play. The speed. Joe Mixon crosses the 20-yard line, and he's got a 1st down for the Bengals. Giovanni Bernard back in there. New set of downs for Cincinnati. Fake it. Dalton looking incomplete with a flag thrown. A.J. Green, the intended target, and a flag down at the 1. Brandon Carr in coverage.
Pass interference. Defense, number 24. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic 1st down.
It's a 1st and goal for Cincinnati. Play fake. Dalton back of the end zone. Hauled in for the touchdown. Tyler Kroft. Strong early statement by Cincinnati.
And he's going to beat the inside linebacker there, Correa. And again, the ball placement up nice and high for a guy 6'6".
Never even got to 3rd down on that drive, Dan. That's how easy it was for Cincinnati. Bullock curves it in the NFL. Bullock kicks it off. Caught by Chris Moore. And Moore is stood up shy of the 25. Certainly rooting for the Cincinnati Bengals in this one. Handoff. It is a give going up the middle.
Must-win games. He feels has prepared the Ravens for the postseason.
Another handoff for Collins. Collins, he's got a crease. The zigzag move by Collins to the 45. Now 84 yards away from 1,000 for the season. Fake it. Flacco. Drop ball. Buck Allen. Allen remains in the backfield. It's been the 1-2 punch of Collins and Allen during this stretch. They sell the fake. Flacco throwing on the move. Incomplete. Mike Wallace, the veteran, the intended receiver.
See, Flacco, he's got Wallace in his sights, just delivered a poor pass.
In stride. Catch is made with a flag down. Short of the 1st down, caught by Wallace. Penalty marker was thrown.
Bring up 4th down.
Pass interference. Offense, number 86, blocking downfield. That penalty has been declined. Result of the play is 4th down.
Averaging 45 yards a kick. Punting to Erickson. Erickson moves forward. Fair catch called for just across the 15-yard line. That's where Cincinnati will have it after the 36-yard boot. Right around 10 degrees inside M&T Bank Stadium. Swing pass caught by Bernard. And Giovanni Bernard working that sideline. Good enough for a 1st down.
For 4 for 25 yards and another 1st down.
Dalton, fake it. Fires downfield and nobody home. Rushing yards last week against Detroit. Finally got the running game in gear. It's a give to Bernard, and Giovanni Bernard with another strong run for Cincinnati. As a receiver, shotgun for Dalton on a 3rd and 4. Dalton looks, and it's incomplete. He's averaging 11.9 yards per punt return. Huber, left-footed punter. And Narrow camps under it from the 29. And ducks out of bounds. Joe Flacco, 112 straight passes without a pick, longest active streak, and Collins gets the call. Nothing there. Victory over Cincinnati was placed on IR. He's been back in the fold for Baltimore. Woodhead looking for an opening. Stacked up, gain of 3 for Woodhead.
Bucks, back to you, Ian and Dan.
He's a game changer. What a season he's put together. Flacco, deep shot, looking for Wallace, knocked away. Williams ranging over, and he just gave the Dikembe Mutombo wag to the crowd. Too deep. Erickson at the 16. Sailing kick. Erickson backpedals to the 12. And Erickson is out of bounds as he crossed the 20-yard line. A 51-yard punt, 10-yard return.
Kramer with the key block for Bart Starr.
The still shots tell the story. Drop ball by Brandon LaFell, normally reliable in those spots.
Because he was more concerned with the run after catch.
Give is to Mixon. Spins his way just short of the 29. Play selection, 7 running plays, 7 passes for Cincinnati. They face a 3rd and 3. Dalton hooks a pass, and it's on time to Tyler Boyd, and allowed just 276 against the Lions team that was trying to stay in the playoff chase. It's a give to Mixon, turns the corner, and Mixon lowers the shoulder, and he's down at the 44-yard line. He's for 9 yards for Joe Mixon. Shotgun for Dalton. Dalton puts it upstairs. It's caught along the sideline, but out of bounds. A.J. Green.
Kind of pushes him to the sidelines here. Left foot's in, right foot out. Good call by the officials.
Dalton. Caught by Bernard, and he's buried. Bernard had nowhere to go after the catch. C.J. Mosley sniffed it out. It's a loss of 5.
When he was the guy that was with all the questions, he went from learning to leading.
Kevin Huber, the punt. Campanaro from the 22. Runs into a crowd and gets walloped along the sideline.
More, we'll let you know.
Green over 1,000 yards for the 6th time in his 7 years. Flacco, plenty of time. Dumps it off for Alex Collins.
Tempo offense going right to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 3. Flacco through the hands of Collins.
Guys in Baltimore.
All right, guys, thanks very much. Flacco throwing, dropped. Would have been a first down for Wallace. 47 catches, 708 yards, 3 touchdowns this season for Wallace. Cook the punt. Erickson moves forward from the 22. Flag down as Erickson put a spin on to the 26-yard line.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Number 52 of the return team. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Cincinnati's ball, first down.
Green is out there for the Bengals. And he sets up in the slot. Shotgun for Dalton. Keep it on the ground for Mixon. Joe Mixon continues to find openings. 2nd and 5. Bernard swallowed up by Brandon Williams and the Bengals. Cincinnati with a 7-0 lead. 3rd and 6 for Dalton. Dalton connects with Tyler Boyd. It's a first down. That quiets the crowd. Baltimore lost Jimmy Smith. Torn Achilles. Dalton, deep ball. A.J. Green. Dalton drops it in the bucket.
Baltimore is challenging the ruling on the field of the completed catch. We'll review the play.
Here in the first half.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is changed. The receiver got 1 foot down inbounds and 1 out of bounds. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be Cincinnati's ball, 2nd and 10 on the 26-yard line. Baltimore is not charged with their timeout. They have 2 challenges remaining.
Coached, he's got a load of talent. 2nd and 10, running play for Mixon. And this time Baltimore was ready for him.
Maybe more.
Is that your quota? 3rd and 7. Dalton forced into a bad throw. He had to rush it as Levine was blitzing. Football for nearly 11 of the minutes. Huber to Campanaro. Campanaro won't even touch it. That ball rolls out of bounds with 12 ticks of the clock remaining. Move on to 2018 with a playoff berth at 10 and 6. Hand off to Collins. Sheds one tackler, and Collins will pick up a yard on that effort. 2nd and 9 for the Ravens to open up the second quarter. Flacco, they handle the rush. Soft toss caught by Woodhead and hit immediately. 3rd and 5 for Baltimore. Just underway in the second. Flacco steps up. Flacco throwing on the move. Flicks it downfield. Knocked away. Play made by William Jackson, who continues to play at a high level in his matchup with Mike Wallace. Alex Erickson standing at the 18-yard line. Erickson, fair catch called for, and he's got it just short of the 14. It's a 47-yard kick. Do not fall into bad habits. What you're doing is correct. Play action. Dalton has plenty of time. Dalton out of the pocket, looking downfield. Dalton stops and throws it away. Trip. Dean Pease defense trying to ratchet up the pressure. Mixon gets knocked on the side after the 4.5-yard gain. This is a 3rd and 5 for Cincinnati. Dalton. Punt. Throw. Nearly intercepted. Mosley tried to get under it.
Holding. Offense number 62. That penalty has been declined. Result of the play is 4th down.
Kevin Huber kicking to Campanaro. Hangs up there for Campanaro. Catches at the 40. And he's out of bounds out near midfield for Baltimore. He's open up at the 47-yard line. It's a give to Collins. Collins can't break through that wave. Jordan Willis leads it for Cincinnati. It's a 1-yard pickup. There was a familiarity. It's been a great fit. Flacco throws, but he tried to lead Collins too far offline. Round pick of Seattle. Thought he was part of the solution there. Was surprised when he got cut. Flacco, deep ball. There was some separation. Incomplete. Mike Wallace, again the intended target.
Now 3 out of 11 for only 17 yards and a couple that could have been scores.
4 straight 3-and-outs for the Baltimore offense. High punt handled by Erickson. Second quarter action continues. Getting out of trouble is Joe Mixon. Flag down. Mixon lost the ball at the end of the play. Baltimore's got it. Nobody has forced more turnovers than this Baltimore defense. Eric Weddle with the recovery.
6. That penalty is declined. Result of the play. 1st down, Baltimore.
This is and for Weddle, this is his 3rd.
Mosley made the hit on the strip. Mixon loses it. Weddle is there to jump on it for Baltimore. They open up the drive at the Cincinnati 34. Fake it. Flacco. Drop ball. Alex Collins. The second quarter. Motion man is Chris Moore. Running play. Alex Collins accelerates. 0 of 5 on 3rd downs. 5 drop passes today. Flacco pats the ball, throws, and it's poked away. 46-yarder for Tucker, who has made 17 consecutive field goals. Make it 18 in a row. And it's coming out to the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Dalton gets rid of it, and it's caught. Modest gain for Joe Mixon of 1 yard. C.J. Mosley there for Baltimore. Offense up tempo here for Dalton. Waiting. Not much developed there for Mixon. Green, the motion man, just 1 catch for 6 yards. Dalton. Check it down. Giovanni Bernard. They've been very good in holding on to the football. They've only turned it over 16 times. The franchise low is 16 set back in 2012, the Super Bowl year. Campanaro is out of bounds at the 31, 39-yard punt. Ravens have posted 4 straight home wins under Harbaugh. They are 59-20 at home. Flacco, a dying quail. It's incomplete. Now Boijo will see his first NFL action. Hand off to Collins. Stops, cuts. And tackled by Jordan Willis. On third down, Flacco is 1 out of 6. The Ravens yet to convert. Flacco pushed out of the pocket. Flacco pump and throw. Incomplete. The 6th punt of the day for Sam Cook. Erickson goes back to the 18 and takes a pop along the sideline. What many believe will be the final game for Marvin Lewis as the head coach of the Bengals. Handoff to Bernard. Runs into a crowd, keeps the legs churning, and carries it to the 32. Now moving forward for Cincinnati. Lewis has been there 15 years. Dalton throws it into the ground. Bernard in the general vicinity. Motion man is LaFell. Dalton rifles to LaFell for a first down.
Shoulder pad into his hands.
This is a Cincinnati team that's won just 4 road games the last 2 seasons. Big gain for Giovanni Bernard. Kicking it into another gear as he crossed the 35. Chased down by Tony Jefferson. Cincinnati's in business in Baltimore territory inside the 35. It's Bernard again. Brings the pile with him to the 30 for a 4-yard pickup.
And he's got strong legs to push the pile.
Fake it. Floater to Croft. Croft breaks a tackle. Tyler Croft bang down at the 10.
To the 10-yard line.
First and goal for Cincinnati. Handoff to Mixon. To add to their lead. Dalton on again. Mixon stumbles to the 5. Dalton looks, pump, Dalton fires, wide open, touchdown, Tyler Croft. Second of the day for Croft, and the Bengals build on their lead.
They get inside the coverage of Chuck Clark as he drops into a zone. Nobody in the middle of the field for Croft. Weddle late coming over. Andy Dalton with a second touchdown. But look at a pocket. Beautiful pocket there for Dalton.
Dalton with multiple touchdowns to his tight end Croft. Extra point from Bullock is good. Have developed. All part of the playoff equation for the Baltimore Ravens. Moore is in there for Baltimore. Lifted off the ground, and Moore is dropped across the 30-yard line. All-time meeting between the Ravens and the Bengals. First down, Flacco again deflected. Flacco couldn't get a clean pass off. Carlos Dunlap has been living in the pocket.
Ball. 8 straight incompletions now for Flacco.
Second and 10. Flacco, good hands. And that's been a legitimate question. Where has Benjamin Watson been? Watson coming off a 5-catch, 40-yard performance last week. They go back-to-back for Watson, but not enough for the first down.
This is a heated coil field, so if you have any chance of surviving, it's today.
Sam Cook, the punt. Erickson, he's had a workout. Didn't know if Erickson would be back in there after the previous punt return, but he is, and he's driven backwards after the 41-yard kick. They open up from their own 23-yard line with a 14-3 lead. Handoff, Mixon bounces off a tackler, ridden down as he curled week to be the high moment. Handed off to Mixon, slashing across the 25-yard line. 6. Dalton hooks a pass. Open man is LaFell, and a first down, a breakdown. Certainly running the football. Mixon 77 yards, Bernard 47 on the ground. Give it to Bernard. And Bernard cuts it to the outside. Flag is thrown.
Holding. Offense, number 62, 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Congrats. Beautiful little boy. Dalton tosses to Bernard. And they flock to him. do have 3 timeouts remaining. We're down to a 1:20 to go here in the second quarter. Dalton downfield and makes the connection to Croft. Under a minute to go. Line of scrimmage is the 40. Dalton. He's on target again to Croft. 2nd and 2. Dalton throws downfield. Hauled in. Tyler Boyd with a sliding grab. And Cincinnati moving quickly here.
Yeah, get up and clock this one.
The spike by Dalton stops the clock with 34 seconds left. That was an 18-yard completion. 2nd down for the Bengals. They have 34 seconds to work with. Dalton, quick hitter, nearly picked off. 3rd and 10 for Cincinnati. Dalton looks to Green, upstairs and over his head. 32-yarder for Bullock. Had 4 field goals last week, including a 51-yarder. This one he knocks through to pad the Cincinnati lead. 17-3 Bengals. 23 seconds left. Return man Chris Moore. Moore moves forward, brings it in at the 7. Moore makes a cut. Sheds a tackler. Moore. He's got speed. Moore working the sideline. Moore still going, and he's dropped. With 8 seconds left, Moore nearly took it the distance. 8 yards.
Well, we saw Moore go off the field with an injury. Looks pretty good here, but look at the help he's going to get down the field. Big number 88 working his way. Vince Maley doing a great job.
Baltimore trying to take advantage. Flacco slings it. Touchdown! Joe Flacco tosses a strike. And it's Chris Moore.
As it should be. He got him down here. Reward him on this slant route. Getting inside the linebacker, Vincent Ray. Flacco with his best throw of the day. Right on target.
And Tucker on for the extra point. "88-yard return by Moore sets up the 6-yard touchdown."
The game is divided into 3 parts: offense, defense, and special teams.
This ball rolls and jumped on at the 18-yard line.
Perfect throw.
Bengals take a knee. And we hit the break. Bengals will kick it off to start this second half. Return man is Campanaro. Well, Joe Flacco is 5 of 19 for 28 yards passing. Short pass to Mike Wallace to get things started in this 3rd quarter. 2nd and 4. Williams sets up in the backfield. Flacco off the boot. Benjamin Watson has got a 1st down. From the gun, Flacco steps and throws. It's complete to Woodhead. Down to the 49, just shy of a 1st down. It's Collins. And it's a 1st down into Cincinnati territory at the 49. Andrew Billings with the stop, head coach of the Detroit Lions. 1st down, deep drop. Flacco out of the pocket. Flacco throws on the move. Snaps one. Caught at the 41 by Boyle. Of 18, he is connected on his last 5 passes. 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. Collins. Nice cut back by Collins. He's got enough for a 1st down. Hit by Hardy Nickerson. Williams sets up in front of him. They fake it. Flacco. Low throw, handled by Watson. 1st down for the Ravens. As the Ravens have a 1st and 10. Handoff to Buck Allen. Turns the corner. And Allen is drilled out of bounds by Iloka. 4.5-yard pickup for Allen in 2014. This is a 2nd and 5. Fake the jet sweep. Flacco throws. Juggled. Intercepted. It's picked off by Denard, and Denard is working his way down the sideline. Denard cuts it inside. Flacco trying to get in between, and Denard will take it all the way. A game changer, 89 yards.
The ball bouncing around. Denard picks it up, and then he's going to get a convoy down the sidelines. Look at his teammates hustling to get out in front. Key block there that time by Jordan Willis. Boy, and that's been the story of the day for the Ravens in the first half. A lot of passes on target, drop. That time, Moore bounced the ball up in the air where Denard could take it and take it the distance.
What a turn of events here in Baltimore. Moore juggled it. It became a gift for Denard. Cincinnati that comes up with the defensive play of the game so far. Campanaro, the return man from the 9. Campanaro emerges out on the perimeter. Fewest in the NFL. Next to Cleveland. Flacco sells the fake, sets up the screen for Collins. Yeah, Collins has got a first down. 49-yard line for Baltimore. 9:32 to play in the third. Flacco. Wallace gets stamped. Sean Williams, and it's a clean catch for Wallace. Cincinnati's going to challenge that. Wallace did not have 2 feet in bounds on the catch. So Wallace, right foot down, left foot never touched.
That's right.
In addition to the stinging blow from thumper Sean Williams, he may have just saved a first down.
Reviewing the play, the ruling on the field has changed. The receiver did not get control and 2 feet down in bounds. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be Baltimore's ball, 2nd and 10 on their own 49-yard line. The clock will start on the snap.
Is on the sideline, and Adebayo is in there at wide receiver. Collins takes it to the outside, and Collins turns on the Jets. Huge story there for the Buffalo Bills, losing McCoy in that game. Buck Allen. Good move by Allen, and he's hit inside the 25 line. They replace him with Alex Collins. 18-yard gain for Buck Allen. Keep it on the ground. Collins just shy of the 22. 2nd and 8 for Baltimore. Flacco fakes and throws. Hits Ricard. Counting left in the third. 1 of 9 on third down conversions. Flacco. He's got his man. Danny Woodhead with the catch, but it's short. They go for it on 4th and 3. It's a toss for Collins. Collins reversing field. Alex Collins turns the corner. Collins dives for the pylon. He's in. Touchdown. Major highlight. 17 yards. Improvisation from Collins.
Up. This is a one-man reverse. Collins just totally shut off on the left side. Reverses his field. Now he gets Buck Allen in front. Joe Flacco is there. And then it's just tremendous individual effort.
Aces for Collins.
Go back a ways. That looks like Gil Sayers to me.
Wow. Well, Cincinnati still has not had the ball in the second half. 6:16 mark. 1st and 10 for Cincinnati. Not much there on the running play. Mixon. Hole opens up, and Mixon fires through it. They lead it by 7. Mixon again. Got some blockers. Mixon takes a shot at the 40-yard line. Tony Jefferson throwing his weight around. Here today in Baltimore. Dalton to throw it. Dalton fires into a tight window, and it's incomplete. A.J. Green. Dalton dials it up. Incomplete. A.J. Green with a crowd of Ravens in the area, including Maurice Kennedy, the return man at the 16-yard line for Baltimore. The punt from Hubert. Not much of a rush. Campanaro settles under it. Campanaro makes his move on the outside. 40-yard punt. And Campanaro is out of bounds with no spot. 18 degrees here in Baltimore. Feels like 9 with the wind. Collins tries to find an opening and a flag thrown as he's dropped by Glasgow.
You're going to get James Hurst for the hold here.
Holding. Offense number 74. That penalty has been declined. It's second down.
Accepted it. Cincinnati takes the 2nd and 12. Flacco fires. Could not make the connection with Wallace. Late flag thrown.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Hit to the head of a defensive player. Defense, number 36. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Whatever they heard, they misheard. Just 1 penalty against Baltimore here today. 3 against Cincinnati. Running play for Allen. He's stacked up.
It's 3 times they've tried that same play, running wide to the left.
Flacco, deep drop. Flacco gets it to Watson.
Cheer on defense. Titans lead 15-10. Back to you guys.
Huge play defensively and a big play from Flacco to Boyle. First down into Cincinnati territory. They now have 9 first downs in the second half after just 2 in the first half. Flacco on the delay. Collins. Alex Collins. Flacco on a 2nd and 5. Fake it. Flacco throws to the outside. It's caught. Now ruled incomplete.
That's man-to-man coverage. Kirkpatrick on Watson. Look at the close there by Kirkpatrick, and then the strip. Really a heads-up play by Dre Kirkpatrick. Watch its right hand go right to the point of the ball here and rip it out.
Campanaro shifts to the backfield. Flacco, pump. Flacco throws, soft spot. First down, Mike Wallace. Takes it inside the 30. Ravens at the Bengals 29, and that was messy.
Max Williams jumps off sides.
Ball start. Offense number 87. 5-yard penalty. It's first down.
The Ravens are trying to make the playoffs for the 7th time in the last 10 seasons. Collins could not wrestle away from Geno Atkins. Boyle, the motion man. High snap, handled by Flacco. Underneath, Benjamin Watson dives across the 30-yard line for 8. Away here in the 4th. Ravens trail the Bengals by 7. Flacco throws. Open man, Campanaro. First down at the 15. From the 15. Fake the run. Flacco throws off his back foot. Low throw. Oh, he lost the ball. Nick Boyle. Ball bounces around and goes through the back of the end zone. If it's ruled incomplete, there's no harm done.
And that's the ruling. Pop out.
And the Ravens snap it. Collins is spun down in the backfield by Jordan Willis.
Cray, here's Benjamin Watson. That's the type of matchup you want if you're Joe Flacco.
The official sent Kirkpatrick out of the game. Flacco. Nobody close. It's good. Ravens inch closer. They trail 24-20 with 13:08 remaining. Tucker will kick it off. It is Erickson deep. Not going to take it out of the end zone. Giovanni Bernard in the backfield on a 1st and 10 from the 25. Dalton. That ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage and a flag down.
There is no foul on the play for pass interference. The ball was uncatchable. It's an incomplete pass. Second down.
Giovanni Bernard. Dalton moving pocket. Dalton lofts it out of bounds. So pressure sends Campanaro back. Campanaro with room. Out of bounds. Flags fly.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness of the kicking team, number 23. The 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play. First down, timeout.
12:05 to play in the fourth. They take over at the Cincinnati 45. Flacco on time. Mike Wallace, first down across the 35-yard line. Next to Flacco. Fake it. Flacco throws. It's complete. He hits Campanaro. That's good enough for a first down. Hand it off. Collins hits the hole. Flacco. Underneath. Caught by Campanaro. Turns it upfield and Campanaro spills out at the 10. Woodhead in the backfield. Flacco throws it to him. Woodhead the catch. Now it's Buck Allen in the backfield. Quick snap. Flacco. Dropped by Ricard. And a flag down on the far side at the 6.
12 men on the field by the defense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay second down.
Shotgun. Flacco. Darts one. Incomplete. Wallace with the attempt. Trail 24-20. From the gun. Flacco. End zone. It's caught. Touchdown. Mike Wallace with the grab. The Ravens go in front.
Kirkpatrick, a down and out route. Speed cut by Wallace. Ball thrown away from the defense. Wallace with good control of his feet. Makes the catch. Left foot down, right foot down, ball across the plane, touchdown.
The Ravens in front by 3. He nails it. Ravens in front. Kickoff from Tucker. Erickson's not going to take it out of the end zone. Cincinnati will have it at the 25. What's looming is probably a new head coach as well. Mixon to the outside. Boy, he's a glider when he gets out to the perimeter. Are now leading it by 3. Shotgun for Dalton. Running play Bernard. Tough to bring down, but Bernard cannot break away. C.J. Mosley got a hold of him, and then he was finished off by Brandon Williams. Here's Dalton. Dalton is sacked! Firing through Matthew Judon. First sack of the day for the Baltimore defense. Cincinnati punts it on 4th down to Campanaro. Big punt. Campanaro, though, has some room. But he's out of bounds.
During the kick, holding. Number 88 of the receiving team. 10-yard penalty from the end of the kick. Baltimore's ball, first down.
On Miami. So now it's on the Ravens' shoulders. Running play, Collins. Alex Collins. Campanaro in motion. Give it to Collins again. Collins dances and drives across the 25 right into Dre Kirkpatrick. Straight ahead. Buck Allen. Still going across the 45. On first down for Baltimore. Allen is tossed down. Panero in motion. Running play. Collins goes up the middle for 4. 3rd and 7. And Flacco throws it into the ground. He didn't like what he saw downfield. Wasn't going to take a chance. Cox will snap it. Cook standing. Waiting for it at the 35. Here they come. Cook gets rid of it. End over end. Oh, that ball glanced off Erickson, but it made its way out of bounds. Cincinnati, 1st and 10 at its own 10. Dalton. It's caught by Bernard, and angles out of bounds. Has one catch for 6 yards. Dalton looks that way, and he connects with Tyler Boyd. Dalton from the gun, floats it. Oh, that ball was up for grabs. Buffalo has held on to defeat Miami 22-16.
Away from the double coverage and the press coverage.
Green draws Kennedy. Dalton looks. It's caught by Green. Dalton sets, throws, incomplete. Dalton out of the gun. Out of the pocket, Dalton looks to the sideline, and it's offline, incomplete. Flag down, Brandon LaFell, the intended receiver.
There's the grab.
Pass interference. Defense number 24. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Randy Bullock's long this year is 49 for the Bengals. Bernard in space, and he gets clubbed by Clark. He did that back in 2014. Dalton on 2nd and 5. Under pressure, Dalton. Incomplete. 2 defenders in the area dealing with A.J. Green. 1:23 to play. Dalton. Dalton breaks away. Dalton slings it downfield, and it's intercepted. Eric Weddle with a flag down.
Get out of that pressure.
The pass was thrown, holding. Defense number 29. A 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
1:13 to play.
Needs about 15 yards to get into range.
Not going to get it there.
Procedure.
Illegal shift by the offense. Number 18 never got set before the snap. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Single covered here at the top of the screen.
1:09 to play. Dalton throws. Popped up. Incomplete. Croft, the intended receiver, in a matchup with Carr. Dalton. He throws it away. Dalton from the gun. Dalton steps, throws, underneath. Catch is made by Croft.
Success thrown to Tyler Boyd out of the slot. He's got single coverage right now. Green for sure will be doubled at the bottom of the screen.
Ravens trying to end it here. 4th down. Dalton steps up. Dalton throws. It's complete. Caught by Boyd. Tyler Boyd. Touchdown. Remarkable.
Great job of finding the single coverage here. Right down the seam goes Boyd. You can see that Kennedy was more concerned with LaFell on the outside. Boyd single covered. Dalton with time to throw. Touchdown Bengals.
44 seconds away from ruining Baltimore's party. The extra point is good. Return of it. Campanaro veers to the outside. Campanaro is out of bounds. 38 seconds left. It could have been a factor in the final 38 seconds. Flacco and the Ravens. They need a touchdown. Watson out of bounds.
Also in the game, at the bottom of the screen.
Inexperienced. 2nd and 5. Flacco is sacked. Flacco pump. Flacco throws it incomplete.
Time to get to the necessary yardage.
Here's their season. Flacco throws it. Caught by Watson. Great effort. He didn't get there.
Nope.
It's short. Victory formation for Cincinnati. The Ravens season ends with a thud. The Bengals spoil Baltimore's party. 31-27. The Buffalo Bills are going to the playoffs.